Hi, welcome to the channel for another video. Today we are doing a video. This is a collab video that I am doing with Miss Charlie, who her channel is C Nutter Butter. Anyway, I'll have her linked in the description below. But what she did last year, she did the singles cruise, and where you each month you pick she has pictures and you pick a picture and you create a look from some of those colors that are in that picture, and you use your single shadows. And or if you don't or if you have a palette, you want to use one single shadow of it, you can do that also. This year she is doing the singles road trip. And our first stop for the month of January is Times Square in New York City. And I will link, I'll show you the pictures in the next clip of that we had to choose from. And then I'll show you the picture that I chose up in here when we come back. So I chose, you see the picture I chose right here. It's got, or here, one of the two places. It's got a lot of purple in it. I see some yellow gold in there. Some red maybe. But anyway, I picked out some palettes that have some singles in it that we're going to look at. Then we're going to decide what we're going to do. This first one is, for all these are all Lethal Cosmetics singles. And I was thinking about either using this one or this one for my yellowy gold color. That's what I'm thinking about. And I want some purple. I've got some purples in my singles of my ColourPop. I've got some purples there. I also have a purple single from Unearthly. That's really pretty too. Then I have some purple, a purple from my Looksee. It's no longer in, she's no longer in business, I don't think, from Looksee. So what are we gonna do? Well, it's gonna be mostly purple, obviously, right? But I wanna lay down. So let's just get started. I've got on my Beauty Crop eye primer, Stuck On You eye primer. Got that on. What do I want to do first? I wanna lay down a matte. So we're going to go in with this one right here first, this purpley color. Stuff out of my way. And that is, what color is that? Oh, what is that? I think it's called Silver Lining. Yep, Silver Lining. And of course, this is from ColourPop. Well, I'm going to start with that one first. So let's just lay that down first. So let's get a brush, on a fluffy brush for this. I'm just going to use one of my AOA Studio brushes. I'm just going to kind of lay that down in the crease and the transition a little bit. Just kind of see what we got here. So last year I was only able to get in on the very last collab, which is my fault because I would procrastinate or forget. But I made it a point to put it on my calendar. So I didn't forget. So yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty. I like that. My nose itches. I had my base on, or what I've got on of base. We'll talk about that later. Put this over here. I like to tap it in first because I do have crinkly eyes, and then once I get it where I want it, then I kind of blend it in. But isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. All right, now do I have a purple that I can deepen up the outer with? here. I didn't think about that. We may not be doing that. I'm going to deepen up that outer corner. So what am I going to do? I need to find a shade to deepen up the outer corner with. So hang on a minute. I'm going to take from my Cosmic Brushes palette, the 'Tis the Season palette. I'm going to take this dark purple, this 'Tis the Season. We're going to try and see what that looks like to use to deepen out that outer corner. And for that, I'm going to use a Luxie brush. It's kind of got an angle to it. So yeah, so I'm excited to do this each month. I think it's a fun collab, you know, and it doesn't require anything special. Just create a look. Well, I'm sure my looks are not as pretty as a lot of people's, but you know, I can create a look. All right, that's not bad. I'll take that to deepen it up. Okay, all right, let's do the other side. So yeah, so I look forward to participating. This is a monthly collab and anybody can join, you know, anybody can join. You don't necessarily have to have a YouTube channel. You can just create a look and send her your pictures and she puts them in a little collage and you post it on Instagram. Easy peasy. All right, let me do some blending. I'm just going to use this AOA to blend with. Almost was afraid I wasn't going to get to do this because my eye allergies have really been bad lately. But yesterday I went and got a different eye drop for allergies, and it's actually called Opcon A, and it's actually working really well. So yeah. All right, now I'm going to take, I think the last time I did this, I took that hot chocolate brown and that made it more like a deeper purple. So we're going to try that again and see how that does. I'm going to use the same Luxie brush. I'm going to clean it off. So how are you guys doing? How is your weather? It is so cold here. We're down in the teens and single digits. We got a few little, like a little light blanket of snow, but not much. It was gone by the next day. We didn't get much snow. I think we already got our 13.5 inches of snow, 13 plus inches of snow. We already got that. That's probably all we're going to get. But what do you think about Florida getting snow? Destin? Oh my Lord. My husband and I used to, before we had kids, we went there on our honeymoon and we used to go every year to Destin. Man, snow in Destin. Seems unreal, doesn't it? Oh yeah, see that darkens it up. It makes it more of a dark purple. So I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think that's just pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, we're going to do some blending. Right there, it's really dry, so it's raw right there, so I'm not going to be able to get rid of that redness. It's just going to be there. But that looks pretty, doesn't it? All right, so that's what I wanted to use from that palette. Now let's go back to shimmers. And I think I'm going to cut my crease. So I'll be right back. I'm going to do that real quick using my Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas, and I'll be back in a minute. So I got that done. Now what do I want to use? What purple shimmer do I want to use? We have this one from Luxie, which is that one, which is pretty. It's a multi-chrome. I've got this from Colourpop, which is a lighter purple color. Then let's see what else we got here to choose from. Then I've got this one from Unearthly Cosmetics, which is pretty too. I've not used it very much. Ooh, I think that I'm going to go in with the one from Looksy, which is Twilight. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna use my finger because I already know that the finger is gonna be the best. So we're gonna use the finger. I'm just gonna put that on. I'm just gonna put that all over the lid there. That's pretty. That is so pretty. Do some blending. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. Absolutely. Got a little bit of fallout. Not much, but I think that's pretty. I like that. All right, let's do it on the other eye. Again, we're gonna just go over to here. This eye is kind of a little on the raw side from all the itching and watering, and yeah. Do some blending. And these shadows are getting a little old, so I don't know. I think I just blended too much. You ever done that? You'd be blending, and the next thing you know, you've done blended off your eyeshadow. I do that all the time. I don't know why, but I do. All right, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is gorgeous. Put a little bit more over here. That's pretty. I like that. That is gorgeous. A little blending there and there. All right. I don't know that I'm exactly achieving the colors in that look, but in that picture, but I think it's close. I think it's close. I'll get a makeup wipe. Get it off my fingers. Now, though, I want to go in with one of these. I don't know which one. Let me swatch them and we'll decide which one. There's this lighter one. And this is from Lethal Cosmetics. They almost look the same, don't they? I think, though, I'm going to go with this one here. And I don't have a color name because I took it from a palette that I have, but I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. And I might use a brush. Let me think here. This is another AOA brush. I got all kinds of brushes, but yeah, I keep grabbing the same brand. That's okay. All right, let's just see what this is going to do. Put it right in here. Gotta go up in here just a little bit. I may have just messed it up. I think it's pretty though. The color is pretty. My application may not be pretty, but the color is pretty. That's pretty. I like that. That is pretty. And you think Times Square, New Year's Eve, but you know, I think that this would pass for a New Year's Eve look. I would wear it for New Year's Eve. For sure. Do some blending. Oh, that need a different brush for blending. Let's see. Let's just use this one. I don't even know. This is an MOTD brush. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty. What do you think? I think it came out really pretty. I'm happy with it. All right, let me go off and do a little cleanup and finish up the eyes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. So hang tight. Okay, and this is it. This is the finished look. Let me know what you think. I kind of think it was along the same lines with the picture and the colors. I didn't go quite as dark as the picture for my outer corner, but it's fine for me. I like it. I think I came really close to achieving it. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? I like it. I think it's pretty. So what I did when I went offline, I did a little cleanup on the eyes, and then I finished up the eyes. I took this color from my ColourPop singles. If I can get to it. I need one of those magnet thingamajigs. This is, oh Lord. Well, I'm going to drop it. That's what I'm going to do. Now in Zen, Z-E-N, I took this and I put it up right under the brow area because it's got that sort of a yellowish gold tone to it to kind of go with that picture. So I did do that. Then I took my Urban Decay liner in 0 and black, and I just lined my upper lid with that. And my lower lid, what did I do? Oh, on my lower lid, I went in with another ColourPop single. Oh, Lord. Oh, what is it called? Where's my magnifying glass? I need to make these words bigger. Subdue, S-U-B-D-U-E, which is a purple, a lighter purple. Just did under the eyes with that. I did my inner corner with that same yellow that I used on my lid there. And for my mascara, today I just used the Thrive Liquid Lash Extensions in Brand. I just used some of that. I didn't use a lash primer today. I didn't use that today. And that finishes up the eyebrows. For my eyebrows, what did I do? I used my Anastasia Brow Wiz in taupe. I used that. And then I used a little bit of this NYX Control Freak clear brow gel to kind of hold what little brows I got there in place. And that finishes up the eyes. The base, I didn't even use a foundation up for my base today. What did I use today? I didn't put anything on my base. I didn't even use a primer. I just did a little bit of face powder, which was the, which one is it? And I'm going to drop everything, which was the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil face powder in light sheer. I just put some of that all over my face. And then I used a blush and a highlighter. So for the blush today, I used from Adept Cosmetics from the Duality palette. Yeah, the Duality palette. I used a combination of Sometimes Violet and Honey Never Spoils. So a combination of those two. Just kind of went back and forth and used those. I did use a little bit of a bronzer. I used the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It in Light. I did use a little bit of a bronzer. Not much, but a little bit. For a highlighter, I use this. I've had this for a long time. And I actually think I got this in my very first Busy Beauty box that I ever got. And this is from Lottie. This is the Shimmer Squad Holographic Highlighters. And I used the Rebel for my highlighter. And then for my lips, I just used a lip gloss. And I used a lip gloss from Unearthly Cosmetics in the color Glint, which is a purpley color, which is very pretty. It's very pretty. Just use that. And voila, we're done. This is my contribution to our collab. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. That's it. Comment. Give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. It really helps my channel. And share with your friends. And yeah. Go on Instagram and see what the looks look like. All right, guys. Until we meet in the next video. Take care. Bye.